Michael, me, and Brody, that you all made time for us. So thank you. I know that parking's crazy and there's a lot of traffic for the festival, so I know it was a little bit of a headache, so thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? I have to tell you that I caught my husband with a younger man recently. I caught them kissing, and one of them was naked. I know. But instead of getting upset, I joined them in a three-way. Okay, it was a much younger man. He was only 2 months old. Michael and I would like to thank all of you for coming today to celebrate. We'd especially like to thank Aunt Laura. Aunt Laura, raise your hand. Yay! She made a long trip. Let's just say she puts the sin in Wisconsin.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks goes out to Nina and Joel for helping us with today's preparations. Another big thanks goes to my friend who couldn't be here, Andy Rickle. But she did all the invitations and the announcements that you got. So thanks, Andy. I don't know where you are. Okay, so Michael and I would also like to thank Bruce of Novi for helping us put this little shindig together at a last minute. Is Bruce around? No?
Bruce! 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 Bruce!
Bruce! Left early.
Welcome to Brody's Welcome to the World Party. The name Brody Will does have some significance. Our son's middle name, Will, is special because he was named after Michael, Laura, and Nina's beloved mother, Wilma Slotnick, who sadly passed away at the age of 41 following a long battle with breast cancer. I never got to meet Wilma, but from what I've heard, she really loved her children more than anything in the entire world. So it only seems fitting that we honor such a wonderful, selfless, caring woman, for I too now love my child more than words can express. So in loving memory of Wilma, I just know that Brody will grow up to be a fine young man like his daddy. Where's his daddy?
Here!
In case you're wondering, the name Brody doesn't really have any significance. We just really like the name. Brody was born the week of the historic blizzard here in Philadelphia in the middle of February, dumping nearly 3 feet of snow onto the streets. My hospital stay stretched 6 days, and Myrna bumped in with me during all that time right in the next bed. As I recovered from surgery, I laid in the hospital bed and stared out the window thinking about my new life. I looked out onto a white blanket of stillness, and there were no cars on the streets, no people going about their day, just serenity. And it was like God hit pause just for me and just for Brody. And deep inside I thought, how lucky am I? Out of the corner of my eye, down below on the street, I saw a man methodically and cautiously making his way through the snow. He was lightly bundled up in a scarf and hat and boots, and it began to snow again. This man made his way towards the entrance of the hospital, and I thought to myself, poor man, visiting someone sick, though he's devoted. And then I realized it was my husband, Michael. I thought to myself, what an amazing husband. No, an amazing father. I'd like to now introduce my cousin, who I love so much, Shira, who's also a rabbi.
Michael, you have to stay up here. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. And we need Brody. So it seems like just yesterday that I was standing with Michael and Jami under their chuppah at their wedding. And one of the things that we talked about under the chuppah was the idea of community, and how community for Michael and Jami meant family, but family was much more than the people who were related to you by blood. They're the people who are related to you by love. So when Jami called this week and said, you know, we sent out 85 invites to this thing and 80 people said yes. So we had to move it to a new location. She seemed surprised, but I don't think anyone in this room would actually be surprised, because of course when Jami and Michael call, we come running to support them. So what we're going to do right now is enter Brody Will into Jewish covenant, the covenant of the Jewish people, which is thousands and thousands of years old, and give him his Jewish name, which he's very excited about, especially because there's no circumcision attached to it. Much easier.
We took care of that.
Already taken care of. But entering him into the covenant happens on a few levels. One, of course, is the Jewish level, where we hope that Brody will be protected by God, however he understands God, for the rest of his life. But it's also entering him into the covenant of his people, which are all of you in this room. So by being here today, it's not like you only get to eat a lot of really good schmear and cold cuts. You also have a job, and your job is to help protect Brody Will and his two parents now and forever forward. So I hope you all recognize that you actually have a task in hand. So without further ado, we will offer him his name. Well, we'll give it to him. He doesn't really have a choice in the matter. Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu kayamat hayeled hazeh le'aviv ule'imo v'yikarei shmo b'Yisrael Avigdor ben Simaleah v'Michael. Yismach ha'av b'yotzei chalatza v'tagel imo b'fri b'tna k'katuv Yismach avicha v'imecha v'tagel yoladetecha v'ne'emar ve'avor alecha ve'erech mitbobeset v'damayach ve'omar lach v'damayach chayi ve'omar lach v'damayach chayi ונאמר וירמל אברהם את יצחק בנו בן 8 ימים כאשר ציווה אותו אלוהים. הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו, זה הקטן אביגדור גדול יהיה כשם שנכנס לברית כן ייכנס לתורה, לחופה ולמעשים טובים ונאמר amen. I'm done in the Hebrew, okay? Now for those of you who don't understand the Hebrew, I'm going to do it in English. Our God and God of our ancestors, sustain this child. Let him be known among the people Israel as Avigdor, the son of Simaleah, and Michael, Brody Will, the son of Michael and Jami. May his mother be blessed with regained strength, and may both parents find joy in their child. With love and with wisdom, may they be privileged to teach him the meaning of the covenant which he's entering today, to seek truth and the ways of peace. Through their example, may his heart be open to Torah and its ways. May this child, Brody Will, grow into greatness as a blessing to his family, to the Jewish people, and to all humanity. As he has entered the covenant, so may he attain blessings of Torah and of good deeds. And one day may we all stand together as he enters the chuppah and into loving relationships of his own. And let us all say, Amen. Amen. So I'm just going to speak for one more second about Avigdor, which is Brody Will's Hebrew name, and what it means and where it comes from. So little Avigdor was named after Jami's grandfather, Myrna's father, Victor Newman, who many of us in this room knew and loved. Victor was instrumental in teaching Jami about Jewish culture, customs, holidays, and history. They used to spend Shabbat. It's okay, tears are great. Tears of joy. He knows it's hard to grow up. So as many of us in this room know, Victor was instrumental in helping to raise Jami and teaching her a lot about what she knows and who she is in this world. They used to have Shabbat dinner together, and they would celebrate, and Victor would tell stories about the trip that he took to Israel dozens of years beforehand, which led to Jami taking a trip of her own when she was 16 years old. Victor lived to be 96 years old and was a true Renaissance man, interested in all different sorts of things. And of course, Jami and Michael hope that continues with Brody and Will today. Michael's father, as many of you know, was also named Victor, and so we also remember his memory with the name Avigdor. And I'll close by saying the word Avigdor is a name from the Bible, but the word literally translated means my father and my protector. And so Jami just wanted to make note of the fact that in many ways, Brody Will has the strongest father and protector, not the least of which is because Michael has taken on the task of being up at night with Brody Will every night. As Jami wrote in the email to me, being the protector of snot and poop and all other different sorts of things. But we know in many sorts of ways, those who are with us in body and those who are with us in spirit, little Avigdor, Brody will be protected in so many ways. And we wish him many, many blessings. I'd like to introduce Uncle Don. Thank you. Oh, wait.